this ongoing matchup. Larkin's one to watch, having scored the overtime winner the last time they faced off. Matthews brought the thunder. It wasn't afraid to clog the shooting lanes last time they played. It's grudge match night here at the rink, and two great stars leading the charge, and it's going down next.
Game 82 of 82. Red Wings in Toronto to finish off the season. And even though we really should be resting starters, we're not. Matthews over to Nylander. That was broken up by Seider. DeBrincat will get it up to Raymond, and he gets converged on. Good poke check by Raymond, but this is still with the Maple Leafs. Nylander back to Matthews, now Riley. Nylander, that shot blocked. DeBrincat up ice. That was a weird commitment there. Raymond in a race for it, pokes it free. Cannot get it free from Tanev after a bad pass in the neutral zone. Tanev got lost. Larkin got turned around. Seider with a big hit. Is neither team can really do much of anything so far. Raymond, I just tried to drop that back there with Lucas Raymond, and then what happened. Domi to Marner. Saved by Cam Talbot. Seider with his back turn. Watch out front of the net. No idea how that worked. And the puck is up to Vladimir Tarasenko. Around the net he goes, looking for some help. Back to Kopp. That was a nice play there by Knees. Sorry, Nyes. I never know how to say his name. Sherratt slowly over. Petrie. Shot misses the net. Nyes will turn and find Ekman Larson. Petrie was closing in. Tarasenko was left alone. He just doesn't have a lot of energy left in the tank and never really got a shot away. We'll send the puck in deep where Jeff Petrie picked it up. Oh, tried to go back to the point in Sherratt. Instead, the pass got locked on to Comfort. Fisher in a rough spot there. We'll get that up to JT. Odd angle shot. Whoa, Stolarz bobbled that. Wings get their first shot of the game. Almost 6 minutes in. In what could very well be an Eastern Conference final matchup. Wings and Leafs here. Hole stays in. Big time shot blocked. Hole, a wrister this time. That's also blocked. Fisher in there with Yarncrow. Fisher took it away and then just got stumbled. Now Benoit. Middle of the ice. Christian Fisher making plays again. Justin Hall to the middle. JT Comfort. Big save, Stolarz. Oh, wanted the trailer there. They went the hole instead. Couldn't get that past the lock on, and Dewar got absolutely clobbered and maybe even teabagged there by Simon Edmondson. Whoa, watch out. Pass hit a skate on its way to Marco Kasper. He stepped in, and then yet again Toronto with a hit. Berggren intercepted that. Down into the Red Wing zone. Seider with it. He'll kick it free into the corner. Mott, nowhere to go. Holmberg took it away. Robertson in the middle onto Seider's stick. Not a great offensive showcase for either team here. Big shot from Seider. Nylander just waiting for it there at the point, looking for somewhere to go. That's a big time deke from Nylander. And that attempt goes wide. Up to DeBrincat. Never got anybody's back turn. Nylander oddly back to Gustafsson. Now Seider with a wrister. That hit a Leaf in front. Larkin, no help. That's a big reaching pass there by Austin Matthews. Red Wing bucket down on the ice and onto Raymond's stick. Certainly got to be careful here. Can't take any big hits or anything like that. Up the boards. Sherratt looking for space to shoot, and there just isn't any. And nobody over there. I don't know where whoever that was going. Tavares, odd angle, save from Talbot and played behind the net for Petrie, but it misses Sherratt and now Marner. Tried to throw it to the front of the net. It'll be picked up by Sherratt, stick lifted by Marner. Riley the shot, and Nyes will put it in. Oh man, that play behind the net shouldn't have had any chance to fail. but it did, and it cost us a goal. Really, this rebound surrendered here by Cam Talbot is what does it, but... And I mean, you never know. Toronto could win the face-off score off of that, too, but that blows.
The Leafs are up by 1 after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, they're good shape here right now, James.
Matthews with 110 points. Nylander 106. Toronto's fourth shot will go in. Odd little bouncing pass. Missed this intended target. Up to Comfer. They're just all over him.
The Leafs have it now.
This feels like a very motivated Toronto team that we're playing here today. Comfer, oh, almost got it up to Fisher. Domi was lost. And dude, look at Christian Fisher out here today. Fisher sends it in deep for Comfer. Oh, wanted that to Sherratt, and it went to Tarasenko instead. Now Nyes, who has the goal already. Poke free for Sherratt. Petrie, rough spot. Trying to find a lane, and he eventually does. Petrie, wrister. I think that got blocked on its way to Stolarz.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender.
4 saves for Stolarz in net in a period where neither team is getting a lot of shots. Well, we switched up a lineup that worked fairly well in our last game. Edvinsson turns, looking for Hall. Found it, and he scores! Justin Hall through the traffic will tie this game at 1 with his 11th of the year. And every game that we do play with Justin Hall in the lineup, we get closer to what should be his last. IRL should not be back in the wings next year. He's done pretty well for us here in franchise, though. 11 goals, made some big hits, made some big plays. And I mean that brings up a point. That this Red Wings team, when we do get into Red Wings franchise this upcoming fall, could look very different from what it looks like right now. If the fans get what they want. Copp got tied up there. Toronto's trying to do that thing where they drop everybody back on defense as Morgan Riley lost that puck on the net. Tarasenko with a hit, but it's out of the reach of Edvinsson. Pull a backhand pass, finds Edvinsson, but it's intercepted. Comp front of the net. No good there. Yarncroke turns, tries short side onto the stick of Copp. And now up to Edvinsson again. Kane slowed down to pick that up. Shot it around. Sider, oh man. Those shots there do have a tendency to try and work, but Edvinsson got in the way of the shot, and watch out here. Oh, read well by Robertson as Marco Kasper had found a lane. Kasper takes it away again. Nobody to pass it off to. Now Mott shot. Glove save Stolarz. They'll play it to Morgan Riley. Dewar, Robertson, Berggren was standing still, is still able to make a good play. However, Dewar, the shot, blocked by Sider, still ping-ponging around the front of the net. And it's up to Tyler Mott with a minute and change to go in this first period as Larkin was trying to move to the front of the net, nothing there. Gustafsson blocked in front, Mott the backhander. That was a chance that really just came out of nowhere. Stolarz, a nice save. 59 seconds to go in the opening period. Now Sherratt. Just a lot of traffic in front. Figured I'd take that. Tavares is going to dump that down. Retrieved by Sherratt. Looking for a long stretch pass. Eventually we found one into Brinkett. Petrie, big hit. Tavares with a chance, still moving north. Backhand try. Tavares in behind, and it will end 1-1. After period number 1. 7 shots to 6 in that opening period. Far cry from our usual. as of late. Tavares trying to make moves on Sider. Sider just stayed true. Lucas Raymond with 2 goals in his previous game. Looking across Larkin. DeBrincat in front of the net. A backhand try to save a Stolarz. Raymond turns on Matthews. Larkin just tried to dump it off there. Gustafsson just got cleared out. Messy start to this second period for Detroit. Sider, I don't even know if he touched the puck, but he was just bulldozed there by Nylander as they just run it into the side of the net, and Cam Talbot has no play other than to hold on.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Somebody's having a hard time getting up, and that is John Tavares. Former captain of the Maple Leafs, not a loss that they want to take. Ourselves and Toronto have been the 2 best teams in the NHL for quite some time here. I don't know why Tarasenko was coming back for that. Oh, that was a great chance at a pass. However, Petrie got knocked down hard. Tarasenko just fighting for his life over here. Eventually taken by Andrew Kopp. Kane's free down the wing. What a play! What an intercept! Toronto is all over us with the stick checks. Nyes again, who I think was the one that made the play. Riley front of the net, and a save from Cam.
Takes the feed from his netminder.
Petrie took another big hit. Tarasenko to the middle. Blocker saves Stolarz. Tarasenko kicks it free. Sherratt the wrister. Paddle save. Petrie. Oh, they got tipped by Tarasenko. Oh, my goodness. That shot by Sherratt. That was intended, by the way, to be a shot. And the play on the body of Sherratt sent that puck right to the slot, and Tarasenko just tipped it. Odd play. Yarncroke and Comfer. Oh! Edvinsson missed the hit. Fisher to catch up. What a defensive game for Christian Fischer as Rasmussen intercepts and could go the other way. He's in. It is 2-1. Michael Rasmussen, goal number 25. That play came so far from out of nowhere that I had to hesitate and figure out what the fuck I was going to do. Because I was going back and trying to play defense on that. You saw me turn around there with Rasmussen. We were still able to burn around the edge.
The Red Wings, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to
Rasmussen's
play with the lead,
25th. Comfer will win it. Edvinsson, who does still have that lingering injury. So we don't want to have him hit too much here today. That's just kind of been the strategy, though, for the majority of this finishing stretch. On to Fischer's stick, and here's Rasmussen again. Getting caught in front of the net. Rasmussen just took it there. Hole didn't want to step up, and when he did, it was too late. 2-on-1 for Toronto. Yarncroke lost it. Now Pearson looking for a shot. Saved by Cam.
Impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic.
Larkin got around his man. Looking across. Raymond didn't get it on his stick. Good poke check there. DeBrincat just got clothesline. Appears to be all right as Raymond looks for retribution. Larkin with a good poke check, but it found McCabe. Holmberg! Oh! Talbot standing on his head. Up the boards we go again. Just can't get anybody skating in stride. Everyone's skating backwards. Here's Eric Gustafsson. He gets a shoulder driven into him, and right off the bench, that's a penalty for Berggren. Holmberg got hit hard by Sider. He will touch up for the Maple Leafs. We'll head to the game's first power play. It is for once a penalty actually, on me.
This power play is ranked top 10 in the league, guys. They are extremely dangerous here, and with the first one,
Cam Talbot looking for win number 44 tonight. Sider in behind the net. I wanted to just fling it down. That didn't work there for Mott. Nylander, what a play by Sherrod, but it's taken away by Matthews. Talbot has nothing to do but just intercepted. And look at that. Oh, whoa, look at Tyler Mott. Oh, he got stumbled there by Morgan Riley. Cross ice, Marner. Save Talbot again. Up the boards, Mott will actually be able to get this at least out into the Toronto zone. Matthews, oh, got around Sherratt there for a second. Right at the blue line, we can't send it down. Riley to Marner. Nylander wasn't even looking in the right direction. Sider between his legs, we just put a puck on our own net. And Kopp will clear it down, but Tavares with a good play to keep it in Toronto's possession. Nylander, Matthews was looking for the one-timer, now in behind the net. It's a save from Talbot and out of play. Halfway through this penalty kill, Toronto hasn't put anything too solid together despite having pretty good puck possession here.
Well, the time is now, James. They have the power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender.
Wings getting outshot for the first time in a long time. Here is Justin Holl with a full head of steam. Back to Comfort, never got there. And now this could be a really rough spot here for the Wings. In comes Nyes. Still with it, and a save from Cam will hang on. Plan for the playoffs, by the way, is the same as it was a year ago here in Red Wings franchise on our run to the Stanley Cup. Our first ever in this series. When in net, we are just going to go with a goalie until they lose. Edvinsson dropped it off Casper. Got dispossessed there. Cleared in around. Comfort, good stickler. JT Comfort finds Edvinsson. That was tipped on goal by Casper. Didn't really anticipate getting too aggressive here shorthanded, but Edvinsson got enough of that hit. And around the net it goes. Casper, nowhere really to go. Play that up to JT. JT Comfort. Save a pie by Stolarz. So the Red Wings are back to full strength in a 2-1 game. 9:11 to go. In period number 2. And there was that hesitation. I knew Marco was getting hit. It was really unfortunate. We're getting hit a lot here in this one. Halfway through the game, Toronto 31 hits. Larkin will win it. I wanted a quick shot there for Petrie. For whatever reason, he never took it. Backhand pass. Raymond over there on McCabe. Sherrod up against Matthews. He got in the way. Matthews still made a bit of a play on it. Raymond will turn it up for Alex DeBrincat. And DeBrincat going to move in front of the net. Saves Stolarz. Tight quarters there. Rather close quarters. Matthews and Larkin again. This time won by the Maple Leafs captain. Tavares. Jeff Petrie didn't step up on the hit. Cam Talbot came out of the net to make that play, as they are still all over DeBrincat here. Kicked free for Petrie. Larkin could have a chance down the wing. Dylan Larkin in front, scores! That is number 48 for Dylan Larkin. And he's going to need a hat trick in less than half a game to get to 50 on the season. But you knew eventually that speed was going to take it over, even with not tired defenders out there for Toronto. Might have even been fresh, I'm not sure.
Well, the coach has been reaching into their toolbox all game long here, trying to figure out how to get his team going, and nothing seems
usually
to be
have a
working.
pretty good idea whether you're up against tired defenders, especially with Dylan Larkin. I mean, he's so fast anyway. But if he just burns past somebody and has like 10 feet on him, you know you're up against some tired guys. Petrie did wind up with an assist on that play. And this backhand pass did not go according to plan. Penalty upcoming on the Maple Leafs. And in moves Patrick Kane. Saves Stolarz.
This is a great save, James. The goaltender gets
Do not love that from David Kampf, and we'll remember this for any future playoff series ourselves in Toronto might play. Bad boarding penalty to take. Kampf had tried to turn up ice just a little bit, but oh well.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice.
It's still just a nasty hit.
Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter.
Down low, Raymond. Oh, saves Stolarz. He laid down on it and keeps it out.
I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last.
Feels like a quick whistle when all he's doing is laying on it. He just sat on the puck.
So impressive to see a goaltender.
I don't know where it went after that. It looked like it was glitching all over the place, but you see it moving and then it disappears. All of a sudden, it's hey, it's under him. A dick save.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Leafs win the draw. Here's the
clear down. Rasmussen tried to stick it down. Callie Yarncroke. A great play to keep that alive. Kane cross-ice Raymond. Raymond will cut and shoot. Glove save Stolarz.
That's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
It would. It would. I cannot deny that. Larkin again. Big shot. Sider missed the net. Raymond, I waited too long and we'll have to clear out to center. But Lucas will move in. Back pass. Larkin skates in. Dylan Larkin saves Stolarz. Can you tell I won 50? Can you tell? Well, why else am I driving Larkin in from the blue line to the front of the net? Dump down. Sider tried to save that. Out wide to Kane. Dewar somehow came free. Yarncroke got hit, but here's Timmins. Short-handed chance for the Leafs. Raymond fresh. The Maple Leafs only had one guy back. Raymond again saves Stolarz. Andrew Kopp left him out to dry there on that. I know, I was doing anything just to get to the front of the net and not get blasted. It was worth a go. Goal 49 would certainly give us hope. Comfort back. Big shot to Brinket! And it was saved by Stolarz and then rang off the post. Tarasenko had it, then got stumbled by Riley. I don't know why our guys are leaving their feet so much for these. Nylander to Matthews. That was a big-time shot on Cam. Comfort. Out wide, Tarasenko. To a trailer and to Brinket. Nowhere really solid to go. Comfort! Shot and a save. Tarasenko again, and Stolarz makes save number 21. 3-1, still anybody's game. Move toward the end of the second period. Tavares and Larkin again. Sider again. Saved by Stolarz again. That was an interesting decision there by Timmins, but he got away with it. Tavares going to get knocked down by Sider. His really rough night continues. That got played really well. Something that didn't, however, this. Raymond in front of the net, and we didn't do what we wanted. Domi cross-ice, Marner. Nice. Sider stepped in his way. Raymond just trying to get rid of it. Pass miss Mo. Larkin's free. Dylan Larkin moving in front of the net. It was poked away by Stolarz. And Larkin is slow to get up. Saucer pass. Domi. Saved by Cam Talbot. Backhand pass to Petrie. Larkin is finally off the ice. Petrie still with it. Jeff Petrie, front of the net, and a save. That might have been a little forced, too. Now onto the stick of Berggren. They left him alone. What a goal for Jonathan Berggren. Red Wings were down 1-0 in this game. 4 straight goals, this one for Berggren. And it might be a Jeff Petrie assist, as Stolarz will be looking for the jock strap and the rafters on that one. No idea where Berggren was headed. It might be Jeff Petrie's second assist of the game. We shall see.
Detroit's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate.
Berggren's 18th.
And this is the collective and cohesive effort
No,
as well.
unassisted, they said. It was either that or Petrie was going to get an assist there. And Casper back to Tyler Mott somehow. Berggren again. Whoa, that got all the way to Stolarz, who makes the save. Well, I feel better about a 3-goal lead heading into this one, trying to finish off the season sweep of the Maple Leafs. As Hall with a big hit there on Dewar.
Detroit's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second.
Kopp couldn't win it. Final minute of this period. Dewar just going to dump that down. Edvinsson looking for anybody. Eventually finds Tarasenko. Doesn't have a lot of speed, so around the net we go. Cross ice, that hit his skate. Holmberg in the final seconds. It's a good chance here for Toronto. Blocked by Justin Holl. Tarasenko will just chip it up the boards, and Kane steps up there on a hit. No. Big period for the Wings, 4-1. 20 minutes to go in the regular season. So in reality, about 10. McKay, in front to Nylander. Big time save from Talbot. DeBrincat will burn his man in front of the net. He will score! 36th of the season for DeBrincat. He paid the price on that one. And I don't know. It's not really insurmountable, given Cam Talbot's like .871 save percentage. What a shot from DeBrincat as he got sandwiched in the slot.
The coach is visibly angry and frustrated behind the bench. You shouldn't have to.
Who the hell is that supposed to be?
That beat you last game. He's trying everything behind there, but no one is biting.
He looks like a comedy movie
We're
villain.
starting to see a recurring theme here with you-know-who.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a point-per-game player.
Gustafson and Talbot actually earned an assist on that one. DeBrincat cross ice. We got it over to Lucas Raymond. Tried to turn, successfully turned, saves Stolarz. And we had to kind of hold up there a little bit on that. There was a defender right in front of the net there. Sider up the boards to DeBrincat. We'll slip that on to Dylan Larkin. Can't cut in. Larkin getting booed out here, but good to see that he's okay. Sider, a shot that got blocked. DeBrincat down low. Raymond. A lot of pressure over here on this side. Gustafson, his stick lifted. However, it is not legal. Slashing on Tavares, and yeah, I'd say. I know this game doesn't call spearing. It doesn't know what it is. He just took a stick to the crotch and all the way through his torso. It's a spear if I've ever seen one, but the result is the same. Ekman Larson lost it. Tarasenko on his backhand. Yarncrow cannot get around Sider. That's a really nice play. Not a very nice pass. And on a power play, hate to see icing. DeWar? On what planet is that last name not pronounced Stewart? Tarasenko around the boards. Speeding in the best he can. Over to Andrew Kopp. What a save by Stolarz.
Stolarz works hard to get to position, and that allows him to
Oh.
make that incredible save.
Dewar, or whoever the hell he is, moving in.
Slides the puck over
And up to Rasmussen, who's got a goal in the game.
The Red Wings take it along the wall.
Moves in and never really took a shot.
Rasmussen's got it deep in
Between the
offensive
legs,
end.
Raymond. Uh-oh.
Puck leaves the zone,
The
going back to
Brinket
center ice.
can't enter yet.
And now he moves it to Larkin.
Larkin back on. And they just read that well. Gustafson kept it in. Front of the net for Gustafson. He never took the shot, and the puck just finds
Stolarz freezes the puck
Stolarz.
and opts for the whistle.
No, this is a game I think you put more on the Toronto defense for putting him in bad spots when the defense is just set up.
Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
They've been, he's been making some really good saves.
Sends it ahead to Kemp.
The Brinket with a hit on
Off the
Kopp.
puck. Looks to make a play.
Raymond with it. I think we need a line change probably in a bad way, but here comes Gustafson. I don't know how we didn't lose that puck there. Front of the net, Eric Gustafson.
Comes up with a monster save.
Save there. It's a big intercept for Dylan Larkin. However, we probably just got to get rid of it so Larkin doesn't take another big hit.
Puck shorthanded.
Yarn Croak had to slow for it. And a chance here for Toronto. In moves Timmins. Saved by Talbot.
Now got a piece of it.
Long one up to Kopp. That pass was all the way up into the
Toronto's gained possession.
Toronto zone before, or at least the neutral zone, before that hit was made. Yarn Croak lost it. Sider plays it to Kopp, and a chance here for Andrew Kopp. Front of the net, no.
And you gotta love these one-on-one.
Wings will slow it down and then do that.
Tracks the puck and makes the save.
Toronto gonna catch up first.
Puck along the board.
Back to McCabe. Now Marner to the trailer and Riley. And I'll tell you who else has been good today.
Quick pass to
Cam
Rasmussen.
Talbot.
Looks to get the puck
I don't know
over
why
to
that
Kopp.
puck was supposed to go to. Comfort, make up your mind.
Out of reach. The Leafs
Goodness
cross the
gracious.
line and gain the zone.
On to Sherrod's stick.
Moves it quickly over to Rasmussen.
Rasmussen has no gas.
Got the puck along the wall.
Ben Sherrod just with a clipper, and it's in the back of the net.
Detroit
Saved by Stolarz. It bounces off a defender.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority
And
of this
in.
game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll
I think it
get
is safe to
more.
say at this point
but still hangs on.
that the Red Wings will indeed win the season series. Sweep the season series here against the Maple Leafs. That's a really big save there on Marco Kasper. This goes down to Stolarz being pretty damn good today.
And then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Detroit's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities. And
Robertson
continue
and
to lead in the
Berggren
third.
here.
The Leafs take
Face off
possession
one by
here inside the
Toronto.
offensive zone.
Timmins, I think that got blocked.
As it hits a body.
Benoit, blocked by Kasper, and Tyler Mott's trying to get off to the races here.
Up steam and are on the attack.
Couldn't cross, which was the whole goal. Big shot from Petrie. I didn't mean to fake that, but alas, we did. Berggren lost it, now Holmberg. Thrown to the front of the net, that almost worked. Edvinson, the long stick, and a big stick lift. Holmberg, front of the net, Robertson, save again, can't.
Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Holmberg to Benoit, that's blocked by Raymond. Also not what we love to see. There's a block for DeBrincat, as Larkin was trying to head up ice with that.
On the wall by Petrie.
Wings needed a change in a bad way, and I think by now we probably have one.
Takes the feed.
No. Larkin is still out here. Tried to go cross ice, Max Domi there.
Extends the stick.
Paul, good stick. Domi's still with it. Shot, whoa! That got loose in front.
Detroit's looking to break
Kane
out.
got hung up on a defender. This play is onside somehow. Just nowhere to go there with that. Nice cross ice, Domi. 8.5 to go in the regular season. And a save from Talbot. They've left Kane alone.
Quickly to Kane.
Kane will turn to the middle. Andrew Kopp. Kane with a big hit on him.
What a stop by Stolarz.
If we wind up with an injury to one of those top 6, I think we're really going to regret that. Playing these starters when we don't have anything to play for. And I wish there was something we could do about it now, especially in a game where we do not need them out there. I'd love about 3 lines filled with like Luke Glendening right about now. I don't know what the fuck Pearson just did. But he finds Comp. Now Yarncroke. Saved by Cam. Threw it to the front of the net. Gustafson with a pass up to JT Comfer. Blocked on its way. And now Comp again. Pearson. Yarncroke. 2-on-1. Toronto. Cam Talbot again. I feel like Christian Fischer deserves a goal here today. He has played a great defensive game. Fischer, front of the net. At least that's where he was headed. And he lost it before he got there. Sherrod on Nylander. In moves Tavares. Sider said no. Mott sandwiched. Thankfully, his dead body is going to slow this play down, and he actually picked it up. It's pretty rare for that to happen for us. Oh, my Lord, Christian Fischer! Oh, AI Christian Fischer with a big-time hit. Sherrod up to Jeff Petrie. Petrie moves in, trying to go back into the back of the net. Jeff Petrie with a goal.
Well, you know, in a rivalry matchup that's highly contested, that you want to
on the 40th shot of the game, if it was even counted as one. Raymond up to Larkin. Looking to cross to break it. Big shot. It's in the back of the net. Floodgates open, and Ang going to close back up. 37th of the year, a far cry from what we did from with Alex DeBrincat a year ago. But that just goes team-wide. It really does.
This is a tough one, James. When you can play with speed off the rush, it is so dangerous and effective. He is known for it, James. He opens up his ice and with a beautiful feed to execute on that goal.
That is 3 really, really ugly goals in this game. Just bouncing pucks front of the net. Ben Sherratt. Wings might not be done yet. So much for a number 1 versus number 2 matchup. Raymond got hit hard. Larkin's with it. I don't know if he's got the gas, but in he comes. It's saved by Stolars. Edmondson. Save is Joseph Woll. Is in net now for the Maple Leafs. Well, so that's the thing. I did try and pass it. Koppel won it. Edvinson, wrister, tipped in front by Kopp. Tarasenko just laid a man out. Whoop. Chase it down low, still with it. Kopp, not where that pass was supposed to go. Kane scores. 36 for Kane. Wow, I'm not even really trying anymore. That was just a shot to not get Kane hit. A lot happening in front of Woll, though. We got to remember what Joseph Woll did to us at one point this year. Made over 50 saves. I mean, the boos are raining down hard as it's 9-1 in a game that really didn't have any business being this crazy. Tarasenko front of that. Kane tried to bunt it in.
Well, this is an incredible save, James.
Cross ice.
As well.
Big hit there. Here's Tarasenko again. Saved by Wall. The offense is going to overshine it. But I do think that we have to say, what a finale performance for Cam Talbot in the regular season. For the middle sider. Tipped on Wall. He'll make another save.
Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Red Wings are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third.
The list is up to date, yes. It's been pretty light on Light the Lamp here in recent weeks.
Nice job.
Kane, big hit in front of the net. Patrick Kane. I'm really confused as to how that happened and why the game doesn't want to let this thing end. Because I was not the one that laid that hit. The AI did that, and then I had to take over from that point on, and the shot beat Wall.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume.
49 shots. As this has just lost any semblance of a real hockey game at this point. Gustafson, as we're just trying to skate it out, and hit a Red Wing square in front. That was Kane. We will still hit people. Tarasenko out wide to Kane. Chance for the hat trick, front of the net. No, save Wall. They'll play it to McCabe. And that, whoa, Tarasenko with a chance right there at the horn. That will wind down the regular season. 82 games down. And the Red Wings are the best team in the NHL yet again. Makes no sense, but here we are doing it for the second straight year. Dylan Larkin falls a little bit shy of 50 goals on the year, 48. But gotta feel good about our chances in the playoffs, especially how we played lately. There have just been so many games that have turned into this absolute messes in what winds up a 10-1 final. This had no business being a 10-1.